All right, welcome back. You know, when you think about the fair, I mean, there's a lot it takes to keep all this stuff going. You think about every midway booth, you know, and the strip and all that stuff. They all have to have power.
That's right. And for 32 years, George Neal, he made sure that everyone did have power, just making it run flawlessly. This October, he's not with us. Suzanne Lawler explains why he will truly be missed.
We did a womanless wedding, and he was a beautiful woman, I have to admit. He did really good.
Joyce Mann crunches numbers as fast as funnel cakes flying out a window. She's the head accountant at the Georgia National Fair. This old worn-down chair is where her friend George Neal sat every day to chat.
We're close to each other because I introduced him to his wife.
Cindy and George met 24 years ago at the fairgrounds, got married, and had 4 children. In essence, the electrician and supervisor had 2 families.
If he wasn't with us, with our animals and with our kids, then he was here. He just felt like this was his second home, and he wanted the Ag Center to shine.
Cindy thought she had more time with George. He passed away this summer at the age of 58 from cancer.
He couldn't swallow, he couldn't eat. He lost a lot of weight there.
George died from what started as esophageal cancer. Then it moved into his back and then his brain. But even during all of his chemo treatments, he still came to work.
I always looked after us down to the shop.
All the signatures George got when he was at a Braves game.
Yeah.
George's crew was always Cindy's family too. And there are shared memories and tales about the man so dedicated to the people around him.
I hear stories all the time from the guys or just anybody of George and how much they loved him and how much he meant to them and how much they miss him now.
It's hurting me. It's just like a hole in all the GNFA heart.
It's an adjustment for everyone to mourn for a man that ran a tight ship but had kindness in his heart that few could match.
The fair will just be different because we've always spent the whole fair here. We're here every single day of the fair. Even if we're not showing animals, we're here spending time with them, and that's how we saw George.
Suzanne Lawler, 13 WMAZ News.
Just to show you what a great guy George was and his memory's still alive, he would make a big meal for all of his workers during the fair. And Cindy says this year she's going to do the same. It's what George would have wanted.
Yeah, I'm going to miss him. That's a great story right there.